What is going on, everybody? Avi here and welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to throw a question at you guys I have been thinking about for the last few months. Today we will be diving into the map of the Elder Scrolls Online. And with the game being out for 2 years and multiple expansions being released, we can see just how much of Tamriel the Elder Scrolls Online has used and what areas they seem to be straying away from. Now, if you guys do end up enjoying this video, be sure to slap a like on it and subscribe to this channel. I appreciate you guys watching this video. Every click helps so much. With that said, guys, let's hop right on into the video. Before we get too deep into the discussion, I want to throw something by all of the people that are viewing this video and do not play the Elder Scrolls Online or do not consider the Elder Scrolls Online as a real Elder Scrolls game, and has the thought that Bethesda will just ignore everything ZeniMax has done when it comes to the Elder Scrolls 6. I just wanted to say that this is simply not the case. ZeniMax and Bethesda work hand in hand creating the Elder Scrolls Online, and their lore masters constantly work together to keep the Elder Scrolls Online lore friendly, and that they don't bend too many pages in the history of Tamriel when making the MMO. Now, with that said, let's talk about the map of Tamriel in the Elder Scrolls Online. From this map, we can see that there are certain locations they have set their focus on, and other ones they seem to be straying away from. Out of these unused locations, we have the Somerset Isles, home of the High Elves, with only the island of Auradon being used in the Elder Scrolls Online. Next, we have Black Marsh, home of the Argonians, and one of the locations most people think we will be going to in the Elder Scrolls 6, besides Valenwood, which I will be getting to shortly. Now, with only the bordering area of Shadowfen being accessible, which is right off the border of Morrowind, shows if we do travel to the land of the reptilians of Tamriel, most is still undiscovered. Next is Elsewhere, home of the Khajiits, and in my opinion, the most unused and avoided area in all of the Elder Scrolls Online. With only Reaper's March, which is technically part Valenwood, so it's pretty much the border of Elsewhere, and Canarthy's Roost, which is just a small island just off of the shores of Elsewhere's beaches being used. Last off, we have Hammerfell with Hughesbane, Stros Mackay, the Owlacare Desert, and Craglorn being used, still leaving a lot of space opened in Hammerfell. But Bethesda would have quite a bit to be working around, especially for a fan favorite location such as the Owlacare Desert or Stros Mackay, which was where the Elder Scrolls Adventures Redguard took place. And the last one, guys, I have to mention it, but I highly doubt this will ever happen. We have Skyrim with only Eastmarch and the Rift being used, but come on, guys, I don't want to hear any of that Skyrim 2 nonsense, guys, so let's just move on from this. Now, my thought is Bethesda will indeed take into consideration everything the Elder Scrolls Online has released. And if they do choose to go to an area that the Elder Scrolls Online used, they will most likely work to keep the location similar or not stray away too far from the looks of how the Elder Scrolls Online is presenting it. Now, this could work both ways for Bethesda. Now, of course, let's say if they go to a place like Valenwood, like a lot of people think we are going to. The entire land of Valenwood has already been used in the Elder Scrolls Online, and if Bethesda did choose to use this land, it will most likely be placed after Skyrim on the timeline, so somewhere in the 4th era. And since the Elder Scrolls Online is based in the 2nd era, it gives them a lot of space to change and twist everything that we see in the Elder Scrolls Online into what is in the 4th era today. But this would also limit Bethesda extremely from doing what they want to do and placing what they want where they want in the world. And in my opinion, I would just think this would be a very bad thing, guys. I want Bethesda to be completely open-minded when creating their world. I don't want them to have limits or borders that they need to work around when creating the next location. So personally, I think they will be going to one of the locations the Elder Scrolls Online is straying away from, either Elsewhere, Black Marsh, or the Somerset Isles. And when the Elder Scrolls 7 comes out, and let's say, I don't know, 2033 or something crazy like that with how long it's taking us to see the Elder Scrolls 6, The Elder Scrolls Online will be like, what, 20 years old, and they would be able to pretty much go to any location across Tamriel without worrying about doing much to the old MMO and what they did to Tamriel. But I want to pass this on to you guys. What do you guys think? Will Bethesda focus on an area unused in the Elder Scrolls Online? Or will they just not care and do and go where they please? And if the choices were Blackmarsh, Elsewhere, or the Somerset Isles, let me know which one of those three you would pick in the comment section down below. With all of that said, guys, I do hope you enjoyed this video. I have been Avi. If you did enjoy it, hit that like button for me and subscribe to the channel for much more Elder Scrolls content coming very soon. And I do hope you guys go and check out all of my previous videos and check out my social media in the links down below. But with all of that said, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.